All right, let's go on. Let's go to Carol. Carol is in Texas. Carol, you are on the air. Go ahead.
Hey, Owen, how's it going?
Hi, good. Thanks for calling.
Happy New Year to you.
Thank you. You too.
So, Owen, I'm completely on board with what you're saying about like these people. Well, speaking of the video that you showed about that crazy nurse Ratchet, oh my goodness. I work in customer service, and 5 minutes on the phone, 5 seconds on Zoom, correct that. I can tell if I'm talking to a liberal or a Republican. I can tell.
Yeah, well, there's a vibe, there's an energy, you know.
It's like Psycho Sally on the phone. I'm like they always have something to complain about. It's like you show them what to do, and they still don't want to do it. You give them the answers, they don't want it.
You know, it's so funny you say that, because I never thought about this before, but I always remember my dad and some of my uncles and some of my, neighbors that were obviously Christian conservatives, and they would always make that joke of, oh boy, like you can tell that's a Democrat, oh, you can tell that's a liberal, and they'd always make that joke, and I never really got it, and I get it now. It's like, oh yeah, you can.
Because it's like, it's like, liberals are like it's like handing a monkey a handgun. It's like you don't know what they're going to do next. They're going to shoot their mouth off or something ridiculous.
Yeah, it's like, oh, look at this person loving the vaccine tyranny, probably a liberal. Look at this person that never takes the mask off, has it in their car, probably a liberal. It's like, wow.
I know. It's like, and do you ever notice their peripheral vision is totally off? They're always bumping into things, like that goldfish driving a car.
You know what? I'll have to make note of that. That's what I miss. I noticed some of them don't like to bathe.
Maybe that's why they keep the mask on, so they have to smell their own stink. I don't know.
Yeah, you might be onto something there.
Oh my God! We're living in idiocracy.
No, I do know. Believe me, I'm Joe, or I'm not sure. I'm Joe. That's somehow the smartest man in the world when I'm really not. That just wants to get the crops to have water on them to grow the crops, and the whole system says you can't do that. We're throwing you away. Death penalty.
I know. I mean, it's like, and you really want to help these people, but it's like you can't make lead a jackass to water. You just can't do it. It's like they're the lemmings going off the hill or going off the cliff. They just I think they worship their own demise. That's what I personally think.
Yeah, that's why I think the Jim Jones suicide cult is a kind of we're getting to the point where it's the closest comparison, because that's really what it is. It's like maybe these people just aren't in some sort of weird unspoken suicide pact that we just don't know about and don't want anything to do with. But hey, it's to save the planet. Man-made climate change. Just purge yourself to save the world. Okay, well, you volunteer first. Let's see it. Carol, thank you so much for the call. Final caller, Kyle in Nebraska.